Most people try to manifest their reality, but they're fighting where they're at. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to stop resisting where you're at, because when you're fighting the current moment that you're in, you're actually persisting that reality, because what you resist persists. And so it's really important to learn how to release that internal struggle, to release that fight, to release that victim mindset, to let all that go, because none of that is helping you manifest your reality. Because when you're fighting where you are, you're creating that reality over and over and over. You're reliving the past. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to release resistance and trust that the manifestation is coming by releasing the resistance and not fighting the current reality that you're in, by letting go of that victim mindset. And you'll see that this will bring you the manifestation, and you're going to understand exactly why when you're done watching this video. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I also want you to hit the notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, I do have a group program coming up in the next couple of months. So if you want more details on the program, and if you want to be a part of the program, the link will be in the description box of the video as well. So the first step to trust that the manifestation is coming, how to release resistance and trust that the manifestation is coming, is to first of all raise your frequency and clear your mind in whatever way that works for you. And the reason we do this is because we want to learn to accept where we are. Now, this might sound counterintuitive. It's like, Francis, why would I accept where I'm at if I want to be in a new reality? But here's the thing. When we are fighting where we are, you're energetically blocking that reality. Because by fighting where you are, you're basically giving energy to that thing that you don't want in your life. It's like fighting somebody in an argument and saying that you don't want to be in an argument, but you keep fighting, you keep yelling. At some point, you just have to leave the argument, and that's how you stop the argument. You can't tell the person, I don't want to argue, because they're going to keep fighting back, right? You just have to leave. And in this case, it's not about leaving an argument. It's actually kind of just like accepting that you're in the argument, and then it just goes away. But it's a little bit different, but that's just kind of an analogy I wanted to bring up. We need to deal with the situation in a way that actually allows you to truly accept that you're in the reality. So what you can do is you can raise your frequency and clear your mind. That's the first step to this process. Now, once you do this, step 2 is to actually trust in not only your limited sense of self and in your skills and in your actions, but actually to trust in the divine, okay? To trust in the divine, to trust in the universe. And this is automatically going to arise at a much more powerful rate once you learn to clear the mind and raise your frequency and accept where you are. Because that's what trust is. It's saying, here's the situation that I'm in. I don't know how it's going to work. I accept where I am, but I'm leaving it up to the divine. You just leave it up to something greater than your ego. And when we can do that, that actually brings the manifestation like magnetically closer to you, because true change comes from acceptance. Okay, Eckhart Tolle, that's a quote by Eckhart Tolle. You can't change your circumstances if you're fighting where you are. And then when you learn to raise your frequency, then you're automatically going to have more trust. Not only more trust in your limited sense of self, but your greater sense of self that is interconnected with the entire universe, and the interconnectedness of all things. So learn to trust in the divine as well. Trust in the divine. Trust in something greater than you. Trust in yourself, and trust that you're connected with the divine. Trust that everything that comes up is part of the manifestation process. Trust that every word that comes out of your mouth is leading you to the manifestation. Trust that every action that you take is leading you to the manifestation, no matter how rocky it looks. Trust that everything happening is bringing you one step closer. Now, the third thing that you can do is if you feel resistance in your body, maybe it's time to take a step back, slow down, and realign your energy. Do whatever you have to do. Okay, go outside for 2 minutes. Get some fresh air. Do a meditation. Maybe listen to some music. Maybe you just have to be still for 2 minutes and not move your body. Maybe you just have to slow down whatever task you're doing. But notice resistance. Notice when you're resisting life. Notice when you're fighting life. And do what you can to accept that first and then change that situation. Get into a higher frequency. Because when you get into a higher frequency, what's going to start happening is that you are going to be at a higher frequency that brings the manifestation closer to you. Like, that's the truth. And then the last thing that you can do in this entire process is trust in the non-resistant action. Okay, this is what is super important. Because if you're trying to manifest something in your life, but you're feeling all that resistance in your body, you're not allowing the manifestation to flow into your life and come to your life in a way that's connected with the divine energy. Like, you're fighting life. And when you're fighting life, that doesn't work. So what I want you to do is I want you to trust in the aligned actions that are coming up in your life. Trust when you feel good. When you feel good taking an action of some kind, I want you to fully trust in that. I want you to fully trust in your ability to feel good in your body. I want you to fully trust in your ability to be at that high frequency, to create the reality that you want, but not by fighting, by taking the actions from that space of not fighting. This is the key. This is the true essence, I believe, of manifestation. It's being in a complete state of not fighting what is, but then still moving towards what it is that you want and holding the vision for what you want. You're completely surrendered to where you are, almost to the point where you don't even care if you get the manifestation or not, but you're still doing the things that you feel are going to bring you closer. This is the biggest paradox. This is the biggest paradox. When we can wrap our minds around this, this is going to help you manifest. Everything I've manifested took a lot of acceptance of where I was at. Even if that situation was obviously somewhere that I didn't want to be, and when I learned to somehow have it in me to completely surrender and hold the vision. Doesn't mean I have to think about it all day, but it means that I have a trust in my heart that it's going to manifest into my reality. And when I say trust in your heart, that means you don't have to think about it all day. It means you have that inner knowing. That's the key. It's an inner non-logical knowing that you're going to manifest what you want. And then you can take action from that place. It's like, for example, if you accept that you're at a very low weight and you want to gain weight, for example, it doesn't mean that you can't take action to gain muscle from the space of accepting and loving where you are, right? You can still move towards your goal, but you're not going to be doing it from a place of a lack frequency anymore. That's the key, right? Most people move towards their manifestations from lack, so they feel resistance in the process. It delays the manifestation, and some don't even get the manifestation. But when you can accept where you are and trust in the divine energies, which is going to automatically arise as a result of accepting where you are, because trust in the divine for me personally arises when I can really allow the moment to be as it is. When I can fully trust and let go, I start to trust in something greater than myself. I start to trust in something that's way more powerful than me. But I need to learn to trust in that energy at all costs. right? It doesn't matter at all costs, because when you go against your intuition, you're gonna find that things are more difficult and it's harder to manifest. So trust that when you're taking action from that space of acceptance and the abundance frequency, that you are going to get the manifestation one way or another. You don't have to worry about the details. The details will unfold within that frequency and that timeline. That timeline will bring you the logistics that you really need to manifest that thing into existence. That timeline will energetically align you with the logistics that you need, okay? So this is the key. This is the true essence, I believe, of manifestation. This is like a non-manipulation, divine way of manifesting, and I absolutely love it. So comment down below what you think, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. That's all I have for this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Also, I do have a group program coming up in the next couple of months. So if you want more details on the program and if you want to be a part of the program, the link will be in the description box of the video as well. Have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.